Well, it's still a WDSU First Warning Weather Alert Day. A lot of the nasty weather is mainly off to the east of us here, but we're going to be looking at some of the drier air filtering in from the west, and that is going to help give way to a much nicer afternoon. However, that being said, there is a chance that maybe a couple of showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two is still possible, but definitely not a washout from what we had here earlier today. You can see much of the nasty weather, again, mainly off to the east of us here at this time. All right, so let's zoom in offshore. This is where a lot of the heavier rain is. I'm showing you this because it's heading into the general direction of Lower Plaquemines Parish. So if you're in Lower Plaquemines Parish, you're probably seeing a lot of lightning. There's a lot of heavy rain with this too, as it's moving towards your general direction right now. All right, let's move the map a little bit further inland, up towards western metro, down towards the bayou parishes. We're still looking at some of the leftover effects for that system, some showers and a couple of thunderstorms, and these are tracking their way towards the east. Watch out if you have travel plans there on the causeway too. And of course, the North Shore and also parts of southern Mississippi, looking at some showers and a couple of thunderstorms. But if I step out of the way, again, you can see all the heavier activity is off to the east of us. In fact, even a confirmed tornado now across parts of southern Mississippi, and that continues to pull away. Tornado watches still remain in effect here across parts of southeast Louisiana. This is mainly for Plaquemines Parish and the offshore waters, and also parts of southern Mississippi still under this as well. We were under that slight risk of severe weather, but as the day goes on, this is likely going to be dropped, and we're not going to have to worry too much about that anymore. You can see that line will continue to move east. Here's 11 o'clock this morning, and a lot of us are looking better. Maybe a couple of rain and thunderstorms still touching us here as we go throughout the day. 2 o'clock, a couple of isolated showers and a couple of thunderstorms, still a possibility there. And then that might continue into 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You'll see what happens though as we get into the evening hours. Once that system finally fully clears our area, we're looking much better here. We start to see the dry air really begin to take over. And then we're going to be looking at some nice conditions heading into Monday. I think you'll like the temperatures too. In fact, behind this massive storm system that we got going on, it's going to feel a lot more mild, and sunnier conditions here are on the way with just a few clouds heading into tomorrow night. So it was a weather impact day. We upgraded it to an alert day because of the tornado watch, and some of these categories here also were still present throughout the morning hours as well. But the level 1 marginal risk for flash flooding across southeast Louisiana is still in play. However, that is likely going to be dropped here later today. So we have the drought monitor. I'm showing you this because this was a moderate drought status for southeast Louisiana on the last update. This is much welcome news for the rain that we had here this morning, and that is going to help put a dent in what we had here so far. In the tropics, we are still keeping a very close eye on major Hurricane Melissa. Look at that eye. That is well defined. And unfortunately, this is heading straight to Jamaica. This is the latest advisory from the Hurricane Center as of 7 a.m. It's got winds of 140 miles an hour. That makes it a Category 4 hurricane, and it's expected to make landfall dead center over Jamaica by Tuesday, unfortunately. That would make it the strongest hurricane to ever make landfall in Jamaica, it looks like. And by eastern Cuba, they could take an impact too by Wednesday, and then afterwards into the Bahamas, and heading into the general direction of Bermuda even later as we head to Friday of next week. So this system is affecting a lot of people and unfortunately a lot of land masses as well. There are hurricane watches in effect for eastern Cuba, Haiti, and also Jamaica under a hurricane warning, because the system is expected to make a landfall there and also give them days of hurricane conditions. Big cold front coming though for us. That's going to really drop our temperatures down. In fact, you'll see it here on the WDSU First Warning 7-day forecast. Our highs drop into the upper 60s to low 70s by midweek. North Shore lows fall into the lower 40s during that time too.